All right, good morning, arise and shine, sanitation safety team. I hope all is well. Professor Blinn coming at you here to welcome you to week 2, part 2. All right, twice the fun, twice the excitement, twice the educational value of your not only summer here at Daytona State classes go, but it's something where today you get a chance throughout the week, especially with chapters 4, 5, and 6. All right, I'm going to hit home here as always again in your personal life at home. See what I can basically show you around your kitchen, and of course in your bathrooms with hand sanitation and of course hand washing procedures. Also want to talk about burn care and cut care, not only at home what you could do, but also in the kitchens in your academic livelihoods when you do come on campus, all right, to Building 1200 the Husseini Center, also professionally as well. All right, making sure we know how to read, recognize, react accordingly when we do get a snick, a scratch, or sometimes unfortunately we touch something that's hot and we get a burn or we get a blister forming, something of that nature. So I'll let you know how to treat it. Hopefully, as always, get you back, as always, again, safe and sound back into work, or let you know when it may be ER time. So again, chapter 4, 5, and 6 in your readings, your PowerPoints, get ready to rock and roll. 4 is all about personal hygiene. Make sure you watch the video on that. Also, there's another video put up on washing your hands. Make sure you smile and laugh at that one. All right, and get into chapter 5. It's going to talk about the circle of life, all right, or as in particular, circle of service with around food and basically service. And that's where truly it starts with purchasing, procurement, gets in as always, again, to me receiving, focusing on storage, preparation, cooking, and lastly gets out to as always, again, for out service. So be mindful of that circle of life, of food, especially in our culinary hospitality world. It's all about, as always, again, chapter 5. It's a good synopsis. It's a good breakdown, the fundamentals, the focal points there are the policy procedures, what to do first, second, third, and of course always so forth down the line. And each part is integral, basically important as the next, as the previous, and as upcoming. All right, so one little weak link basically in that chain, that circle of life could throw everything off with sanitation safety-wise. When you look at always chapter 6, that's the first step, or that's where in particular we get into procurement, whether you do something at home or in your personal life, you go to Publix, Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, wherever you may go to purchase your food, or something professional, you get into basically the Cisco's of the world, Aramark, where it may be that you buy all your basically, to me, proteins, carbohydrates, starches, and of course all your fruits and veg as well. So 4, 5, and 6 PowerPoints, and in your readings in your books. Focus in, as always, again, when you get into on-the-job training protocols. There's some videos I put up there about making sure how you wash your hands correctly. Focal point when you do it at home, when you do basically in the labs, in academic, and of course professionally as well. Do's and don'ts. Making sure, as always, we have the right resources available to your employees someday when you're manager, for in particular at home, for you, yourself, loved ones, or significant others you might live with. Also, I talk about burn care and cut care, making sure how to bandage something and wrap it up properly, treat it properly. And lastly, I show you basically how to use an EpiPen. Now, in previous, basically, week 1, the content area, if you get a chance to watch that video on EpiPen, I'm going to show you truly, with basically the pen I have here, it's a trainer pen, to make sure there's always some way down the road if you're a manager or operator, or if you're something allergic to yourself or your loved one's allergic, how to utilize and put into action an EpiPen. All right, outside of that, make sure, again, looking at if you have any questions throughout the week, please let me know. We could Skype. We could have this virtual conversation. We could have virtual conversation. All right, you could call me. I could call you. We could text. We could message. We could email. All right, be mindful. I'm always going to be here for you shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand throughout this week and the upcoming weeks as well. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Hope you're enjoying the course. Remember, chapter quizzes, whenever you want to take them. All right, those are basically there to the end of the semester. I behoove you to use your books, use your notes, use your PowerPoint slides. Remember, you get 2 chances at them. All right, I meet you right in the middle for the final grade on those chapter quizzes. For example, let's say in chapter 1, you got 16 out of 20 on your first chance, then you got a 20 on your second. For that basic final grade for that chapter 1 quiz, you basically meet you right in the middle, all right, at 18 out of 20. So there again, chapter quizzes, all right, log presentation again. That's just you going somewhere. I don't care where you go, cafe, bistro, brunch, lunch, dinner place, or you can go to a place that you work at, or something along those lines, maybe go to someone's house, that's maybe is always for a social gathering, but look at all the new basically things that you've learned throughout this course. Do you see them putting them into action professionally, or something social, or something procedures in play? Do you see the personal hygiene of, say, your family and friends or employees that you might work next to? Or basically when you go out somewhere, do you see the employees doing it for your basically, could be something when you go to, it's always Chipotle. Do you see, as always, again, that assembly line approach? Do you see everything as always minimal cross-contamination, minimizing personal hygiene issues? All right, focusing on time, temperature as well. So do you see all that put in action? That's what log presentation is all about. You being an inspector, you evaluating, you seeing it as is, and try not to fluff everything up. Don't say, well, I went on a Friday night and they worked really hard, but it was busy. Right? Inspectors do not give any leeway because it's busy, because they tried hard and they're nice people. All right, they're there to protect the public. They're there to protect, as always, the business and making sure everything's not just wholesome, nutritious, delicious, but it's done in a sanitary, safe way. All right, again, welcome to week 2. It's going to be a joyous, jubilant July. Get up, get after it, get to work, team. Have a good one.